Morning, 5:49. We've got ourselves a convoy.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
I pulled in there last night. I think you saw. My mate was there. Shame the cafe went home. We could have gone and had a chat and a brew or a pint, but it wasn't, so it didn't happen.
Go right
We had
on
a
the
chat.
roundabout and take the third exit, a 6,175.
So we're both going to the same place to unload at the same time. Excellent. We'll see how that works out. Apparently he's quite light, so he reckons he'll be tipped quicker than I will be, which I suspect will be the truth. Not that it matters to me, to be honest with you. This is, you know, come up here, 3-hour tip, and back down the road, day's work. More or less. Still foggy. That caused havoc on the docks this morning, if it is. I don't like the fog. In fact, they just stopped working in the fog. I don't know if it was last winter or the winter before, but I got stuck on the docks for must have been nearly 5-6 hours. It was freezing. It was freezing fog, and they just held us up, put us into waiting time, and we didn't move nowhere.
After half a mile, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A617, towards Chesterfield. A617 towards Chesterfield.
Here we go. I can tell he's lightning and pulling away. Remember, tortoise and a hare, tortoise and a hare. Does show the difference between having a bit of weight on board or not, doesn't it? Can't go any faster than I am. I can. That's me maxed out. Good.
1.2 miles, take the exit, B6425, towards Temple Normanton.
Quite a night's sleep. Woke up a good few times. So a little restless. good chat with the gorgeous Kira last night. I think we've sort of come to some sort of conclusion where running out on a Sunday isn't really the thing. It just, you know, we like our time, and I struggled yesterday. I really struggled.
After half a mile, take the exit B6425 towards Channel Normanton, then turn left.
And I know the gorgeous Kira struggled a little bit as well yesterday after speaking to her. So I think Sundays are going to be a...
Then turn left.
I might have to go in Sunday evening because I've got an early start on Monday, but we'll see how it goes. I might run in still on the Friday, but I'll run in on the Fridays.
Turn left, B6425 towards Temple, then take the second right.
Light's going to stay. Yeah. Look at horror on his face. It's quite tight there. The back end as it comes round, there's the traffic light's right on the edge of the road there, so it'll be easy to get that wrong.
After 300 feet, turn right, B6039 Mansfield Road, then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
It is indeed. So I shall speak to you later on, because we've got to go and get booked in and backed on and all that malarkey. So I'll speak to you later.
Destination, Mansfield Road.
Hello. Oh, I've got a bloody bulb go. Leave that. Just hear it now. Indicator bulb somewhere. Don't know where. On the left hand side. Wasn't like that this morning.
After 600 feet, turn right, A617.
I'm going to have to stop and have a look at that in a minute or two. There's a lay-by down here, I think. Well, time now 9:34, just took over just over 3.5 hours tip. Lay-by here. See if I can get into it. Yes. Ah! It's bloody working again now. Why is it working? Mercedes, I love you, Mercedes. Keep an eye on that. Go to pull in, the bloody indicator's working again. Right. So, we have now 188 mile to go. 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. So it's taking me 4 and a bit hours. going on the docks today, I'll need to take a break as well. So I'll probably get down there on the dock, have a break on the docks, and back to the yard. Just see what the indicator does.
Go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit, M1, towards the south.
As I exit the roundabout, I need to go back to the yard and get some diesel.
Go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
Unless I've got a really short drop. Well, yeah, I mean, the chances are I'll be going back anyway, so. Let's see what the indicator does when I signal left to exit. You could say, oh, we'll go and check your indicators. Well, check them for what? If they're working, they're working. I can't take all the covers off every indicator lens just to see if there's a loose bulb, or because the bulbs are working. Okay, can we go? Can we go? Yes. This is where I check the bulb out. Here we go.
Take the exit, M1.
Perfect.
Then take the motorway.
Could have been I don't know. Might be have a problem with a Susie, but I've done no tight turns today, so it shouldn't really be an issue. We'll just keep an eye on it and see what happens.
Follow M1 towards Nottingham for 77 miles.
So straight down to junction 18 now. Cut through, have a wee, get out of here. So it's going slow. Go on. You really don't need the fog lights on though, my friend. Just sprayed a whole load of moisture and shit across my windscreen. Get moisture build up because of the fog, and then the wipers automatically click on when they don't really need to, because all they do is just smear everything everywhere. Turn them off until it gets where I need it. So anyway, 9:39. Nothing much to report really, heading south. 185 mile to go. We've got a Cajun spiced chicken pasty to get through, bit of coffee and a can of Diet Cherry Coke. Rock and roll. So I'm going to do a bit of trucking. Nolan's finest in a Renault. Not so many of them. And once I know what I'm doing, I'll let you know. I'll speak to you all later. Hello. Time now, 10 o'clock. For the next 10 minutes, we're going to play lights or no lights. How many dickheads are driving down the road in foggy conditions without any lights on? Let's have a go. We'll go from now. Let's see. Well, I know visibility isn't bad. There's one, BMW. Oh, and a Fiesta, two. It's not bad, but it's, do you know what I mean? A set of lights really would help, especially if you're in a grey car, because it just makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? There you go, no. Yeah, lights on. So, 2 so far, we've only just started the game. 10 minutes. How many cars in 10 minutes on the M1 southbound? Hopefully, we won't get into double figures. Oh. So we started off with 2. I think he's got some lights on, yeah. Smoke black, so they make them more difficult to see. Well done, fella. We're not going to do the ones that are coming towards us, just the ones that are going past us. A van, is that silver van? It's 3. Toyota Aventus Estate 4. Porsche 5. He's in stealth mode 5. Lexus 6. Merc van 7. Transit 8. Truck just come on. 9, should know better. Professional driver. Mondeo 10, is I'm on 10 now? 10. Toyota 11. In 4 minutes. Can't see nothing now. I think there was a Peugeot 12. Yeah, Peugeot up there, 12. 13. Merc, oh no, it's got lights on, 13. BMW 14. We're on 14 at the moment. You for a bit, 14. Vauxhall 14, 15. And 15, 16. Ford 16, 17. Truck pulled out in front of him. Why? Because he couldn't see him that well. Poor excuse, but another Vauxhall was at 70, 18. Merc 19. Let me out. Did I count that van? 20. Vehicles in 10 minutes. Wow. 2 a minute, no lights on. Now you could say, well, do they really need lights on? It's light, you know, but the weather's not brilliant. There's a bit of fog. It's patchy. And no, you are not gonna see any better. That's not the idea. It's so other people can see you. You know, that's what it's all about. Now, I was told something once by a guy that was fairly high up in the insurance industry. He worked at top level for a major company, I met him at an automotive do I was at. We were chatting away, and he told me a valuable bit of information. He said, if you ever have to make a claim on insurance, one of the questions that is always asked is about the weather and whether you had your lights on. So if you think back that whether you've ever made a claim on your insurance policy, or someone's made a claim against you, one of the questions that's always asked is, what was the weather? And you know, it comes up maybe a load of tick boxes, or you write in what the weather is. So in this occasion you'd say, yeah, patchy fog. You know, was it a sunny day? No. So therefore it's not a bright day. And it goes down a sliding scale, doesn't it? And then the next question that's asked after that was, did you have your lights on, yes or no? If you say no, and you have a person that it's a 50-50 decision where you like, oh, was it my fault or was it his fault? You know, one of those 50-50s. If you didn't have your lights on and the other person did, guess which way the insurance company's going to go? Yeah, you got it. He's going to go with the person that's got his lights on, because he's the one that's more visible. So you can't say, you know, you've got a job to do. You've got a job to say, I didn't see him. Did you have your lights on? Yeah, he had his lights on. How come you couldn't see him? He had his lights on. And the other bloke goes, did you see him? No, he didn't have his lights on. Well, there you go. So, valuable bit of information for you. Always drive with your lights on. Doesn't matter even if it's a sunny day. You can go through all of a sudden, you could go through a really shady bit of forest, or trees overhanging right on a junction. Someone pulls out. Did you have your lights on? No. Well, so you couldn't see us. You went through the shadows. Did you have your lights on? Yes. Well, there's no doubt he should have seen you. And that's basically how they work. They look at the weather, they look at the road conditions, and they look whether you've got your lights on. So all these choppers with no lights on there, if anything were to happen, they'd be all the plums. So yeah, top tip. There you go. I don't do many top tips very often, do I? Rarely. You get any sense out of me. There you go, top tip. Drive with your lights on. It's not going to help you to see any better, but it's going to make other people see you better. Quite simple, isn't it? There you go. That's my public information notice for the day. I'm going to tuck into a Cajun spiced chicken pasty. Speak to you all later. Hello. 10:50. Just about to come off. Still don't know what I'm doing, other than I'm going onto the docks. I'll get down a bit further and I'll take a 45-minute break. We'll be stopping for a wee though. Need a wee. Well, at least it's dry. It's a dry fog. This rubbish just gets me every time I come
Cross
down
the
here.
roundabout and take the second exit, M1, towards Northampton. Then take the motorway.
And away we go. You must know this off the back of your hands by now, this thing.
Go around the roundabout and take the fourth exit, A428, towards Northampton.
No, not going that way, going this way. I'll sort yourselves out. want to go that way. I don't like it. Maybe the next time I'll do it just to see if they've just to see if the roadworks are still there. I think they are.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A5, towards Keighley.
Because they're still doing overnight closures, which is just ridiculous. No, it's already so far. So I still don't know where I'm going. Mystery. All part of the adventure. I haven't checked. When I pull over for a wheel, I'll check on the docks. Unlikely that they're closed, but I don't know what the fog situation is like as we get down there. It could even be clear by the time I get down to the coast. It could just be inland. Or it could be a lot worse and the docks are shut. I don't know. Find out in a bit. Bringing the speed down for me. There you go, 30. Good go. Slowing me down a little bit too much, so I'm back on the gas a bit.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A5, towards Toaster.
Sometimes she'll barrel on into a roundabout, and another time she's overcautious. It's
Follow A5 towards Milton Keynes for 8 miles.
Back on it. Getting foggier, I think. Yeah. It could be because we're on a bit of high ground here. So just like we go down the hill the other side, if so, it's just on the high ground. I suspect there'll still be loons driving along here with no lights on. I'll be on the docks at 1:30. So I've got to take a break, so that'll be 2:15, so I can do a 2 till 3 VBS. lights are stuck out. Jeez. If they're not being used, you should get them off the road. It's just an accident waiting to happen, that is. Can't really see a lot, can you? And I've got no new information. So, is there any guesses on where I'm going? Now, there you go. Come on, place your bets. Okay, we'll narrow it down, right? So I'm going to make it easy. I'm not going to give a place, so you don't need it. But is it a place I've never been to, or is it a place I've been to? So a bit like the old been or not been. This is been to, or not been to. Let's play. Bets on. Have I been there before, or haven't I been there? Nothing to do with bins, which will completely go on, my son, get going. You know, I had full confidence that he was going to make it. I did wonder whether the braking system would kick in or not, but no. Left me to my own devices. I can't remember the last time I drove in fog. Don't happen very often. It sort of disperses. I'd rather fog like this than rain now. You're not going to get wet in this. I'll just leave you on for a minute or two. We've got a couple of people that have caught me up quite quickly, and we'll just see whether they try to overtake me or not. I don't think they will, because I'm on the wrong stretch of road for now. That's after Weedon, I think, isn't it? I know where I want to stop, but it's whether there's any spaces there or not. The heart of the Shire shopping village. Might be alright as a destination to come out and have a cup of tea and a slice of cake if you live fairly locally, but always seems to be fairly busy in there, though. There's a fair few cars in there. I don't know what's in there. I don't know what shops are in there. Doesn't look overly big. I certainly wouldn't travel up from where we live to it. Runner dressed in black. Well done, lad. Nice that you're out runners. Do it with a bit of high vis on. So we're just going to get to the other side of this roundabout now through the traffic lights, and then there should be some parking. Could have gone in now, I suppose. Bloke behind me has.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A5, Broken Road. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Traffic. I think the fog is actually getting worse. Thought they might. Let's hope this guy to the left is going left in the van. Find out in a second or two. Yeah, he's going left. Okay, some lay-bys down here. Quick splash and dash. As long as there's nothing in the lay-by. Can't bloody see, that's the trouble. Oh, it's alright peering into the gloom. Anything there? No. Good, good, good. Right. I shall speak to you all. Later on. Hello. Time now 14:02. due in on the docks 14:35-ish. Phoned up 11:30, well 20 past 11 I think it was, to book the slot and get a job for tomorrow. 1:30 I had to phone them to find out what was happening. Took another 5-10 minutes for that to come through. Yeah, I've got it, I'll send it through now. Oh, yeah, thank you. Could have done with that 2 hours ago, because what I could have done, as long as I get through the docks all okay, I could have booked a slot at the Red Lion, got up there tonight, which meant I could have got up at about 5 o'clock and got to me place for 6 easily. Red Line to where I'm going is only about 15-20 minutes, so I'd have been there in plenty of time, nice and easy. As it is now, the way it stands,
Quarter of a mile, you're right on the roundabout and take the third exit, N3, towards Bournemouth.
I'm going to be doing a 9 off in the yard and getting up at 2:30 in the morning. Do you know what I mean? It's
Right
just...
on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Because... Oh. Jeez, straight across me. Straight across, didn't even attempt to stay in his own lane.
Take the exit, N3, then take the motorway.
Yeah, don't come into my lane. Dickhead. That's how accidents happen. So, yeah. It's poor planning.
Follow N3 towards Southampton for 7.5 miles.
Well, it costs them more in the long run. Because you're 9 off in the yard, so that's a night out payment. And then it'll be an early start payment. Yes. You try to help them out, but there's only so much you can take a horse to water. You can't make it drink, either. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. But now I've got to, the chances are I'm going to be a couple of hours on the docks now, so it's that sort of time of day, and get back to the yard, refuel, park up. I'll be on a 9 off. An early start, but that means there's less hours for me to do tomorrow. I get an early, well, I don't even get that much of an early finish, because unless I do that, unless I finish when I finish today, I'm going to be running late to get there. It's just yeah, we'll see. But it depends on what time I get round the docks, as per usual. It's I could be on and off the docks in an hour. Unlikely. So you've got allowed 2 hours. So I'm going to get there about 20 to 3, 24, 25. But I'm going to struggle to get anywhere then. So I'm going to be going back to the yard. Wide load, narrow lanes. See, that truck has to go right over into the outside lane to get by him. And I suspect as we go back down the hill here, he's going to pick up a bit of momentum. So they don't normally hang around, these boys. rush. Considering I'm doing 45, 46 mile an hour and a 50, yeah, that's good enough for me. Chains are looking a little slack. A bit of giving them. Not that it's going to go anywhere, but not so much for the sunshine that was supposed to be here. I spoke to the gorgeous Kira earlier. She said it was beautiful sunshine. But I did go through some sunshine. But it's sort of clouded up a bit. So yeah, so we're going to Daventry tomorrow morning for 6 o'clock, and that can either be 20-minute tip or a 3-hour tip. One of those ones. You never know. You never know. This guy overtaking, look. He's up the arse of that little silver car. He's going to have to straddle 2 lanes to get past this other bloke. Which I suppose technically, because we're not allowed to go into that right hand lane, he's straddling, he's into it. I don't know whether that's I don't know how the law works on that, because he shouldn't really be over into that other lane. Oh my word, look how close he was. Jeez. the wide load driver had to move over to his left. Luckily he could do it. He had a bit of space to do it. If he had never had no room there, there would have been trouble. That was all credit to the wide load driver then. That would have made a mess of that curtain cider. Okay, let's just we'll just see what time we get off the docks. It's 2:15.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 13M27 towards Southampton Docks.
We'll just play it by ear. See what time we got. Speak to you later.